Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cypher. I want to talk about something really important to me today that's been on my mind, and that's Fortnite updates and how they haven't felt the same for a while now. Now, don't worry, this isn't a negative video. This is actually going to be explaining kind of the process of Fortnite updates throughout the years and how sometimes when we think back to some of the original Fortnite seasons, we remember those updates with, a more exciting, more fun look, when in reality, the updates have been progressing the same, and nobody actually does Fortnite updates, or nobody does updates like Epic does. We've seen other games that are big and popular rarely get updated and rarely get new stuff like Fortnite does, but at the same time, naturally, people kind of get, accustomed to the normal update patterns and new items and whatnot. Like, just last week, we had dinosaurs in Fortnite. I mean, listen, we had dinosaurs are now in Fortnite, and kind of like by the next day, a lot of people didn't really care too much about the dinosaurs, and they felt like a pretty small update in the grand scheme of things, where, if these dinosaurs were added like 2 years ago, people would have lost their mind. Think about the first vehicle that got added to Fortnite. It was a shopping cart, and people kind of went crazy with the shopping cart, and there was all these trick shots, and it was like a really hype moment. We finally got our first vehicle in Fortnite, but in reality, the shopping cart was kind of useless. It left the person in the front, prone to getting beamed. You couldn't really move much faster with a shopping cart unless you were going downhill. Like, if they never added it and they added the shopping cart like today, it would be a troll. Like, we would just be like, oh, what are you guys doing? Like, this is a joke, right? Like, this isn't a real vehicle. So over the years, we've kind of been spoiled with game-changing updates, and our first vehicle, our first, NPC to talk to, our first mythic weapon, our first exotic weapon. You have all these exciting moments, and you have even bigger moments where they finally added turbo building into the game. They disabled pre-editing, like big changes, especially early on, that kind of changed the game drastically. The ability to swim, the ability to revive, reboot players. These are all huge changes that you don't get too many of those these days because the game has changed so much. And we've seen so many updates that we're kind of just used to new stuff coming into Fortnite and us being like, oh, this, there's a new gun, or oh, look, there's dinosaurs. And then we kind of get over it really, really fast. To be honest with you, regarding the dinosaurs, I think there's still room for improvement in terms of how the animals and taming them works. I think right now, when you tame an animal, it follows you around and it might attack people, but most of the animals that you can tame and most of the NPCs that you can hire to be on your team, they all kind of suck. They don't really attack right. They kind of just get in the way at times. Sometimes they just break your own builds down. I could definitely see a big update in regards to these, pets and NPCs that you can hire, and maybe adding an option for you to be able to control them in a way. Like, if you ADS at a target, they'll go there. If you want to retreat, maybe there's a button you can press to retreat. Here's how the update process feels right now, right? Something new comes to the game, a new item. Everyone makes a video about it. Maybe there's a meme strategy you can do, a couple broken things about the item. It's most likely just going to be in normal pubs, probably not in arena. And then that's it. The item is kind of forgotten, especially if it doesn't actually change the pacing of the game or change the actual gameplay. People forget about it. Eventually, it gets vaulted. Or Fortnite releases a new crazy season, right? Orange Forest, entire map changes, brand new POIs everywhere, completely new crafting system, new shotgun meta. And a couple weeks later, everyone's kind of like, oh, I understand the crafting meta now. It doesn't seem as new to me. Everybody's made every possible video and strategy about it. We as players are kind of consuming this content faster than ever before. How long we had fun with just the impulse nades, right? The impulse nades, we had so much fun with them for such a long time. It was just one item that they added, and there was all these trick shots, all these cool tricks, tips and tricks that we had so much fun with it. But nowadays, naturally, as we got better at playing the game of Fortnite, we got better understanding, the updates and understanding how the game works. Something new comes in, and within a week or two, we've kind of mastered it. We're kind of over it. And it's not even Epic's fault. We have just gotten so good at playing and consuming Fortnite content over the years. It's hard for any company to keep up. And then we have the best company when it comes to updates. Like literally, look around. There's no other game that updates as frequently and brings in as much new content as Fortnite does. Yet people still consume the content so fast. Especially if you're a hardcore gamer like myself. You know, I play 8 hours a day, 6 days a week sometimes. Like obviously, if I was only playing like a couple hours on the weekend, it would be different. So I understand that. I'm literally not complaining. I'm just kind of painting a picture so that some of you understand, because here's the thing. Some YouTubers have recently expressed, you know, lack of passion for Fortnite content creation. Loser Fruit put out a tweet. I know Mr. Fresh Asian tweeted out saying, is Fortnite dying? Even Lachlan tweeted out saying like his passion for content creation is not as strong as it once was. And this is very normal. Burnout exists everywhere. And it's normal for these YouTubers who have been covering the game of Fortnite for a very long time to start feeling fatigued or not as interested. And I think it's okay, it's always okay to take a break or kind of try out new things, try out new ideas. That's why lately I've been playing like a lot of Warzone as well as Fortnite and as well as Minecraft. If you guys didn't know, we started a Minecraft series on SypherPK, and that's been a great change of pace. You guys can go watch that after today's video. But hear me out. I know things might seem a little dry for some of these content creators right now, and maybe even some of you, but there is hope, because I think Fortnite right now, it's in a stage, it's before a huge explosion of creativity is about to come into the game. Okay, so here's a few things that like we have to look forward to this year that can really change up the game and make it a completely different experience for a lot of people. When we got the Chapter 2 map, it was a brand new map, fresh of breath there, but that also like we got over it quick, especially with like the delayed seasons and whatnot. But here's the thing, we have weapon attachments coming in, we have vehicle attachments coming in like this season. Weapon attachments are in the works, and that's probably going to be in one of the next season or two, which is really going to change up the game. Like weapon attachments is basically the entire content system of like Warzone. So it would be like a small part of Fortnite, but it would really change how the gunplay feels and really spice things up, because Fortnite, in my opinion, has like an amazing building system, and the building in Fortnite is what makes it good. But the gunplay is kind of like most games. It's just, point and click. There's some bloom on some guns. There's shotgun flick shots and whatever, but it's not as deep as some other games could be or are. And then you need to think even bigger than what Epic can give the game, because Epic could give the game 200 player lobbies, a unique gulag system, new builds, new materials that you can build with, new crafting updates. They could give that. But at the end of the day, the big thing that's really going to change Fortnite and really propel it even further and give people all kinds of new content is going to be the modding system that they're working on, that's supposed to start this year. So if they have the creativity to make stuff, to make new Fortnite weapons and maps and game modes, modding is going to give these guys the ability to create just about everything in their own unique way. Unique skin types, unique weapons and game modes, and then even like a shift towards like a team-based modes like 4v4, 5v5, just a whole new layer and level of creativity given to the player base to create whatever they want out of Fortnite. Fortnite after modding will be completely different. The BR will be like the standard version. Like it's going to be like the version that you play when just to get that battle royale experience. But people are going to create such unique game modes that there's going to be so many new things every single day. And we're not going to just rely on Epic Games to bring us new content. The player base will be able to create new content all the time. I mean, we have something like that with creative right now, but it's very limited. Not everything is possible just via the creative tool system. But with modding, almost everything will be possible, and the game will change forever. And there will be so many new things to experience that the updates won't get consumed as quickly. We won't get as bored, and we'll be able to like have the content last for a lot longer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And like I said, we did launch the Minecraft series on SypherPK. We uploaded the second video in the series today. I built my first Minecraft house. Go check it out. It's going to be the pinned comment and the link in the description down below. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.